Hey you guys, it's that time. Pick a story where in one of the decks or all of the decks could be a story or a message for you. So what I like to do is to first hold each deck up to the camera for you to see if it's resonating with you, starting with deck number one. Could your story or message be here in deck number one? Or is it in deck number two? Could your story or message be here in deck number two? Or is it in deck number three? Could your story or message be here in deck number three? All right, so I hope you have made your selection, and we'll go ahead and begin with deck number one. Oop, hope y'all didn't see that. All right, we have the Nine of Wands, the Hanged Man, the Page of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, the Moon, overall energy, Two of Coins, the Star, and the High Priestess. Okay. So I feel like you guys have been trying to quiet the noise and listen to your intuition. And it also seems that certain things have been being revealed to you. Especially more so in your dreams or during meditation. I feel that maybe you've also been trying to strengthen your third eye. I feel like you have been getting like little glimpses of either your future or a parallel life, or something's going on where, you're kind of confused. You're like, I don't know if that was a future event or was that a past life event. And maybe in a sense, some sort of timelines could be merging. But it does seem as if things are like you're able to see certain things. I feel too like you've been praying or like sending prayers out to the universe, trying to meditate on something. I feel like you also need assistance in regards to making some sort of important decision. And for those of you that, you pull your own cards or you have some other form of divination that you do on yourself, I feel like you've been doing that because it's like you're trying to find the answers. You're confused about something. Maybe you're unsure of which direction to go in. Should you go or should you stay? You could be asking financial questions. And really, you could be in a situation where you feel like a little stagnant. Maybe feeling like you're not really moving forward, nor really backwards. It's like you're stuck in the same position or situation. It seems that you could be losing confidence, like you're tired. Something is becoming, exhausting. And there could be a lot of past disappointments that you've had to go through or deal with. And I kind of feel like you're also preparing for almost like one last battle. Maybe it's not the last one, but it's like, it's like, okay, like this is the last thing that I need to do. I got to get myself through this. And it seems like you could be trying to give yourself a pep talk. I think too, what may be happening, especially if you're receiving positive messages in your dreams, I feel that your over self is trying to give you some sort of encouragement, trying to give you some kind of motivation to keep going or to keep pushing forward. I kind of feel like the stagnation has something to do with your doubts, like you're not believing something, or you keep changing your mind. One minute you're like, okay, you know what, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going this way. I might be making a mistake. What if this is the wrong decision? So then you keep second guessing yourself, and you end up just not doing anything, or just tired of second guessing yourself, tired of trying to figure something out. There are times where you feel that maybe you're alone in your battles, maybe wondering if there's anyone that is going to come into your life to help or support you in a situation. I do feel that you're being asked to, look at something from a different perspective, or maybe think outside of the box. There's a reason too why things are on hold or a situation is stagnant. In a love situation, I feel that maybe there are these repetitive dreams that you're having. You're like, okay, why do I keep dreaming about this person? What does it mean? And I feel like, I don't know, something is coming off like a broken record. And it does seem that you're connected to someone in a spiritual realm, but nothing has manifested yet. And maybe that is also why something's so confusing, because you're like, okay, if we're not meant to be together, then why am I always dreaming about this person? A lot of times it is because, you've got the wrong idea. Like, you're supposed to be viewing this as maybe someone that is just your spiritual partner. Like, that's what it is. And maybe there's these expectations of you and this person coming together, but it's like, no, that's not what this is about. There also could be an issue where, you are more so resolving some sort of karma. I feel like this is more so about preparing for something. It could be more of a next lifetime thing happening, where you're preparing for this union. Either way, I just feel like you're meant to think of this from a different perspective. Another reason, in general, aside from a love situation, why things are on hold is because it's like you're not ready for what's to come. And I feel like you're needing to be prepared. It could be mentally, physically, spiritually. You're not quite there yet, even if you think you are. Your higher self knows best. Source knows best. So, you've just got to hold on. And I feel like when you're ready, when you're truly ready for something to move forward or something to change in your life, that's when it'll happen. Right now, something is in the, it's too premature. Something is like, if it were to happen now, it'd be premature. Yeah. Again, I'm getting something in regards to your intuition. If you could just hold on, there is a window of opportunity opening up for you. Career-wise, there could be something going on where maybe you're about to walk through the door. it's like something new. Maybe there's a new passion, or it's something that you just started doing, like you're a novice. And so, you're just waiting for the right opportunity to open up for you. It's like a new beginning that's on the way, but it's kind of like new for you. So you might have an opportunity to pursue your passions or your dreams. I feel like something is a whole new experience. Okay, I'm getting something in regards to a spirit baby for some of you. I feel that for some of you, depending on your age, it's possible that there's a spirit child that's going to come through a different way. If you have children, they might come through one of your children. Or it could be a niece or a nephew that is born, and in a sense that is still like your spirit child. But I feel like there is still a spirit child coming through for somebody. This week you could be dealing with heavy emotions. Something might trigger your insecurities or your fears. And it also seems like the closer you get to some sort of change, the more anxiety you're going to experience, the more emotional you become. I feel that your emotions are going to be heightened because you're aware but unaware that changes are on the way, like big changes. Your life is headed in a new direction, and it's kind of scary. It's kind of like getting ready to step on stage, like you've been behind the scenes, or you've been backstage waiting to go on, and finally like your name is being called, and or the music cues, and then you kind of come out like something is getting ready to happen, where there's this new birth, this new beginning. I feel like you're getting ready to emerge in some new way, so you're gonna find yourself very emotional. Also, I see spiritual gifts opening up too. And it can be overwhelming because it's like this new experience, and you're like, what is happening? What am I witnessing? What am I feeling? So it's some sort of new gift that I feel like you're awakening to. And so you're going to have to like relax and navigate and kind of process the things that you're seeing or experiencing, because it's almost like if you never had eyesight, all of a sudden you have like eyesight, and you don't know what the hell you're looking at. You're like, what is this? Like, what is that, a monster? Like, what is is it gonna hurt me? And you don't understand exactly what it is that you're witnessing, but it's new. It's so new that it just scares you. The other thing I'm getting is that just still in general, there's going to be a lot of emotional ups and downs. I feel that things that you've been avoiding, like emotions that you've been avoiding or suppressing, just, they rupture. And it seems like it comes out of nowhere, but really something maybe has been festering, and it's like you're needing this emotional purging. Seems like you're also wanting to nurture, like, I don't know, something's going on where maybe you're really wanting to nurture, or you feel something's calling you to nurture. It could be children, it could just be people in need. But I do feel that it might be this urgency to nurture. I kind of feel like you're missing something, or starts to feel like something's missing. But your spirit guides are trying to help you understand or guide you to where you need to be in life. And I also feel like that's another reason why something is becoming emotional. You're like, because you're being guided. And like I said, it's like you're getting closer and closer to something. Another thing I'm getting is someone around you might be depressed. And, you know, you might be picking up on their energy. There might be anxiety or a sense of urgency in regards to moving or traveling, or you can kind of detect that someone is coming towards you. I feel like you're also just needing to confront your fears, or something is happening because you need to confront these fears. Also, in a love situation, I feel that two people keep running from each other but coming back to each other. There's some sort of deeply embedded wounds that people are running from, and I feel like it has to do with abandonment and lack of security. I feel that maybe you're trying to avoid something that happened either in your current past or a past life. There is like a deep sense of abandonment and just like a loss of security, not having like a solid foundation. You could also be nervous because your soulmate is near, or you guys are getting closer and closer to each other, closer to recognizing each other. You also could experience a little bit of confusion. There's also some sort of delay because someone is needing to make sure that they're ready for their next relationship. And I'm getting it more so from the perspective of whoever is coming towards you if you're single. I feel like this person is closing cycles with someone else, and they're needing to make sure that they're ready for their next relationship. Somebody's been dreaming about you a lot too. And I feel that this person is confused as to why. I feel like they're trying to hide or suppress these feelings. Someone is also confused in regards to the concept of twin flames and soulmates, or possibly having some sort of connection that is so close to a twin flame that it becomes confusing. because you might feel like, I thought this person was my twin flame, but why does this connection feel so strong? You know, so I feel like there's some sort of confusion in regards to that. Okay, I may hear their name, Caden, for somebody. I see again a new career opportunity, whether this is a part-time job or someone is hiring you and letting you know this is like a trial, or yeah, it's like this is a trial, like not saying you're not going to get paid or you're some sort of intern, but it's kind of like a trial run. We're going to let you sit in this position and see how you do. If we like you, then it's permanent. If not, then it's, you know, temporary. Even if you go to some sort of temp agency, it could be that, like you go to a temp agency and, you know, if you've ever worked through a temp agency, a lot of times they tell you they're going to keep on certain people permanently. So you might be, you know, one of these people that are being considered for something permanently. I kind of feel like someone has a new obsession too. It's something new, maybe a new hobby or something new that you're into, and you could be obsessed with it. Now, I'm also getting something about preying on the innocent and the innocent needing to be protected. Uh, I'm getting a couple of things here. So another thing I'm seeing is being invited to a very close-knit group. It's almost like an initiation. And there's something about this group that has dark roots. I don't feel like it's all darkness or all bad, but you know, the foundation could be dark. But it's up to you how you navigate through this new situation. I'm also getting the energy of someone being overprotective of you. Or maybe you are becoming overprotective of someone. And that's that nurturing quality. I also feel that someone's baby's father wants custody of the child, and they're going to make sure that they keep the child, that they have full custody. I see a situation also ending abruptly, or there is some sort of plot twist in regards to this new beginning. The way something begins is unexpected. Or the way someone enters your life is unexpected. You're like, I I didn't expect for you to come into my life in this manner. Like, I don't know. I just kind of feel like you're really thrown off how someone enters your life, whether it's a romantic partner or, you getting this new job or career. It really throws you off how it happens. I feel like there's going to be a significant change within the next 30 days. I also feel that someone could abruptly quit or walk out of their job or get fired. Whatever the case is, it's like something seems out of your hands. Like something was already written, and I feel like the actions are already kind of like planned out. It's like it's picking up momentum. And it's almost like you could try to move out the way, but it's like, no, you get swept up in this change. You might be considering getting some sort of significant tattoo, especially on the back. Seems like you keep having these dreams. Now, it seems like your intuition keeps trying to tell you something too. Maybe you've been ignoring it, or you just weren't ready to handle whatever it is that's being revealed to you. It could have something to do with a pregnancy. It may have something to do with family. Family or a relationship. If you're in a relationship and you've been suspicious of your partner, if they have a child, I feel that maybe there is some sort of paranoia about what's happening between them and the child's mother or father, depending on, your situation. It's like, why am I, feeling this way? Why do I feel suspicious? They're telling me they're being loyal, but I don't know. I feel weird. And it could be that the person is trying to get them back or doing some sort of spell work trying to make them come back. It could be something of that sort that you're picking up on. It doesn't necessarily mean that the partner is going to step out, but maybe someone is trying to open up that door for them, or someone, they're like trying to seduce them, and you can feel that. You can feel that something is off. You also might be suspicious of one of your friends or an associate, maybe feeling like someone is talking about you behind your back. Whatever it is, it's kind of like an illusion, or you're onto something, but you're a little off in what it is. Like you might walk in a room and all of a sudden everybody gets quiet and you're like, oh, they were talking about me. They weren't talking about you, but they were talking about something personal or private. So then it just makes you feel kind of weird. So yeah, it is something going on, like your intuition is detecting something. And then again, I keep getting that somebody is sad or depressed, and it's like mixing in with your energy. All right, so that is all for the first deck. Let's go on to deck number 2. All right, you have Princess of Swords, Nine of Staves, the Sun, Six of Sacred Circles, Ace of Sacred Circles, overall energy, 10 of Cups, Three of Swords, Three of Cups. Okay. Now, off the bat, I do see some sort of separation or some kind of love triangle. Maybe finding out that you were part of a love triangle, and the illusion that you had about this person or relationship could be coming to an end once the truth comes out. That is for some of you. I also feel that a third party situation could actually be coming to an end, especially if maybe you had given someone an ultimatum. If it was more so not even like a third party situation, but somebody was dating or just wanting to have an open relationship or a relationship with no title yet, and maybe you decided to, you know, sever the ties. You're like, well, if you can't commit, then I'm gonna have to let this go because I want a commitment. And then you walk away from that. And I feel like this is you learning how to set boundaries or stand up for yourself for what you really believe in, what you deserve. Another thing I'm getting is something in regards to leaving, going away. You could be leaving your family behind because you're traveling or moving, or a family member could be leaving a house. A roommate could also be leaving. But it does seem like something is coming to an end. But it does seem like more of a happy ending. It doesn't seem sad or depressed, but if it is about a breakup or a separation, it seems like, you know, this is for the best. This is mutual. If you so happen to start a relationship, I feel that the breakup is very fresh and you should be cautious. There is a possibility of being a rebound. Not saying that rebounds don't have happy endings, but just be aware. I'm also picking up on an interracial relationship. Either you are in one or getting ready to be in one. Or someone just ended the relationship with somebody and it was an interracial relationship. But I'm seeing something about interracial couple. If this is about you pursuing your dreams, I feel that this is about you overcoming your insecurities. I feel like you've already prepared for something, like you've had a lot of trial and error, and I feel like you're ready to be rewarded. And I do feel that success is coming in for you, maybe even some kind of fame or recognition. You might not believe it, or you might not believe in yourself. Maybe one time you did and started to have doubts, but I feel that your shine is coming back and you're going to be optimistic again. Career-wise, there could be some sort of negotiation or deal on the table. And I feel like both parties are reaching some sort of mutual agreement where everyone will be happy. And there's a strong possibility that you're going to be starting in this new career, and you seem to be very excited about it. Something seems very refreshing, or like you're experiencing like this new energy. It's a new beginning. And whatever it was that started off as a fantasy can actually become a reality. Yeah. I'm kind of getting someone saying I wanted a fairy tale life. And I almost feel like that's a song. I know there's probably like a lot of songs about that, but I feel like there's a recent song about a fairy tale life. And I don't know if someone's been hearing that or singing it. Uh-oh. But I feel that something's getting ready to happen where it does manifest into a reality. And that's funny because I feel like that was pointing towards that dream, especially if somebody took some sort of a gamble or a risk, then I feel like it's going to pay off. You also may have to leave or separate from a situation in order to, have success. Maybe you don't want to, maybe you don't want to say goodbye to the familiar or comfortable life that you had in this new city, but it's like, hey, here it is. Here's this new opportunity for you over here. There may be something significant in regards to a son, someone's son. Either you're getting ready to have a son, or you have a son and they're getting ready to share some exciting news with you. I feel like there's success in regards to someone's son. If you have been feeling off in the past, or just like something wasn't right, it just seems like something is being restored. You feel like yourself again, things seem back to normal or better. You also could be getting a lot of attention for something, or be like in a spotlight. I feel like someone's ego is balanced. It's something I'm getting that someone is paying for. Someone might pay you for something, especially anything dealing with creativity, arts and creativity. Somebody is either coming into your life or already in your life that has a significant role. Someone seems heaven sent, or like a godsend, and it could be an air sign. Something else I was just getting. I feel like you are going to have a sense of purpose. I don't know if you lost your sense of purpose, but something is giving you life or giving you purpose, or you're finding like the meaning to life in your own way. You also could be realizing something about yourself that you didn't see before, or somebody brings out a side of you that is great, or it's like greatness. Now, I do feel like there is someone who might be envious of you when success comes. I don't think they mean to be, but I feel like there is going to be some envy. I feel like one person, one person's luck is for everybody. Like, it's not just for you. Like, if you so happen to find success in life, I feel like you're going to bring other people on board, or vice versa. Especially if you were the one a little envious about someone's new success. Don't be, because I feel like this person is going to bring you on board. In a love situation, I feel that somebody's ego wouldn't allow them to believe something about you. Like, somebody did not want to believe that you were for them for whatever reason. Or maybe you're the one feeling this way about somebody. Like, I feel like somebody's ego was blinding them at first, but then things are going to balance out and somebody will be able to see what they need to see. I'm seeing some sort of forgiveness in a situation as well. Okay. I feel like maybe someone is being released from some sort of restriction, or someone is getting permission to do something. I don't know if somebody had been waiting for permission, waiting to receive their license or a certificate. And I feel like now somebody has the green light, or someone has some sort of access to something that they were restricted from at first. Something is giving you permission. You're like, this gives me permission to do XYZ. Something could be going on too where you feel ignored or disrespected, and then it's going to be followed up with an apology. I feel like you're also receiving something that is owed to you, or you're going to receive some sort of help or assistance if you put in for it. I also feel like you shouldn't ask for the truth unless you can handle it. Somebody is trying to find a way to apologize for something they said or for how they behaved. Somebody's going to be quiet about what they have. Or if someone was offered something or received a gift, I feel like somebody's being quiet about it. Also, if you've been waiting for some sort of confirmation or some sort of response from someone, I feel like you're going to receive it. Somebody is wanting to keep you a secret or keep you all to themselves. I don't know who this is. I almost feel that someone could be holding you back because they want you for themselves. They don't. It's like gatekeeping. Somebody is gatekeeping some sort of valuable information. They might share something with you and ask you to keep it private or to keep it just between you and them. Like, don't share this information with everybody. So you may be put in a position where you're being asked to keep something a secret. Or let's say you were offered some sort of new job and you're like, I'm not going to tell anybody until it's official. It's like maybe something had been a verbal agreement, but until something is official, you're like, I'm not telling anybody. Same thing in regards to a pregnancy. It's like, oh, the pregnancy stick said yes, but I'm going to wait until the doctor confirms it, or I'm going to wait until after the first trimester and then I'll tell people. So yeah, those are the messages that I have for deck number 2. Let's look at deck number 3. You have the Page of Cups, the Empress, Death, 5 of Cups, and the 9 of Swords. Overall energy, 7 of Swords, 2 of Cups, and the Sun. Okay. All right, so I'm getting something in regards to secret admirer, secret attraction, secret relationship, or even like a secret pregnancy again. I feel like somebody is keeping something a secret. And I feel like there's also some concerns if something comes to an end, because you might feel like something was your fault You're like, it's my fault because I knew about this, or because I did this. It's my fault. And I feel like you're blaming yourself. You're blaming yourself for the loss of something. Maybe you lost like a physical item. God forbid, but if this is about the loss of a pregnancy, you could be blaming yourself, maybe because you did something that you shouldn't have been doing, and you think that is 100% the case of why it happened. It's like you're blaming yourself. You're like, man, I know it's because I smoked that cigarette the first month. I didn't know I was pregnant. It's like something's going on where you feel like something's your fault. I don't feel like it is, but you might feel like something's your fault. If someone loses their job and you didn't, there's this feeling of guilt. Like, I just started. They've been here 10 years. They bought me. They put me on. I feel guilty. It's my fault. Like, something's going on where I feel that someone else's loss, you take on the blame for it. You're taking on some sort of guilt. And it's kind of like you are left wondering, what if this had happened this way, or what if I had done this, or what if. But it's like, you've got to get out of your head. You've got to stop with those obsessive negative thoughts. You might feel like you got somebody in trouble. Now, I'm not predicting death. Those of you that know me know that I don't predict death. But let's say, for instance, this has already happened and you think that that is your fault. You still think about that and you're like, man, I really feel like that was my fault. Like, I should have told them that I had that dream. I should have said this. I should have said that. And it's like you're blaming yourself. But I feel like, don't blame yourself for the past, and things that happen beyond your control. Now, I'm also getting something about the actress Zendaya for some reason. I don't know if there's a connection between you and her, even if you just feel super connected to them through their acting. But yeah, I'm getting something in regards to her energy. I feel like you guys are also getting ready to experience something that is transformative. Like, it's almost here. A transformative moment is almost here. And I feel like before you can step into this new energy, that something does have to be let go of or released. Like, you have to give something up in order to have like this new beginning. There's also a possibility of you dealing with a Scorpio, or you are a Scorpio yourself. If not a Scorpio or Cancer or Pisces, then it just seems that someone comes into your life to transform it, or you're deeply moved by someone who comes into your life, or someone who was in your life and then they leave. You could feel ghosted. You could be doing some sort of releasing rituals, burning sage, burning candles. So there could be some sort of releasing. I just said it. I'm sorry. Rituals that you're doing. I kind of feel like there's this disappointment or sadness in regards to a period. So it could be that someone thought that they were pregnant and then they weren't, or maybe something was like a chemical pregnancy. I feel like there's also the possibility of having some sort of secret relationship with someone and then they ghost you or you ghost them. It just seems like it ends. But you might feel like you did something wrong if it does. It feels like maybe you're being pushed out of your comfort zone, or you get a uneasy feeling. Something's making you uncomfortable, especially if you're holding a secret or keeping a secret. It might start to haunt you or make you feel uncomfortable. I'm also getting something about revenge. Someone is doing something out of revenge, or jealousy. Someone doing something to spite you, or maybe you are doing something to spite somebody. I feel like, honestly, if somebody cheated, they're feeling guilty about it. I feel like somebody snuck out and did something and now they're feeling guilty. Especially if it was to spite someone or for some sort of revenge. Let's say you're a girl, because I don't know who's watching. I know mostly I got female viewers, but let's say you're a girl and you don't like this other girl and you don't even like her man, but you go and sleep with her man just to spite her. I kind of feel like that could be a potential situation, and then it doesn't go anywhere, but one person caught feelings. It's like something a little messy. Also, I don't want to spook anybody, but I do feel that you should run if you're in an abusive relationship. Another spiritual thing I'm getting is like something about a haunted house, or if the house isn't haunted, it's still some sort of entryway or portal where spirits pass through from time to time, especially if there is unusual mood changes in your household. Then that may be one of the times where there's a a spirit passing through. I don't know who it is. I feel like it could be a child spirit. I also feel that there is something sad about the history of how something began. Yeah. Or something is sad about the history, period. Maybe you moved in this house and you found out like, oh, like the whole family had a fire, and like something like that. You might feel like, man, the history is kind of sad. Or maybe you are visiting some sort of landmark where it's sad history there. I feel like you're in denial of something, or you don't want to believe something is true. You might be in denial that someone has feelings for you, or you are denying that you have feelings for someone. I heard the name Peg for somebody. You might learn something sad about your mother or your aunt, one of your aunts. It just feels like you learn about the truth of their situation. Okay, I'm kind of getting like, if you're a medium, I almost feel like something is leading you into the woods or leading you down some sort of path. I feel like there is a spirit that wants you to know how they passed. Somebody wants you to know the truth about how they passed. Somebody is like, I'm afraid of the truth. I don't want to know the truth. I kind of feel like you're also needing to prepare to face a fear. Something that you're afraid of, even if you're afraid of spiders or afraid of bugs. It's like something's going on where you're needing to confront your fears. Another thing is that these things could be happening around you to someone else, but because they're, a part of your life, or because they're telling you a story, it's coming out in your energy. Someone is trying to cover up their depression. Somebody is hiding something, and every time you ask about it, I feel like this person's lying or deflecting. Someone could be suffering in silence, whether it's the fact that they lost their job, or that they're sick, or that they're depressed. I just feel like somebody is suffering in silence. If you are suffering, you might find yourself trying to keep yourself distracted, doing other things to cover up the sadness that you could be going through. Just make sure you aren't going broke, like maybe you're spending a lot of money because it's therapeutic, but at the same time you could be going broke. I feel like someone also maybe lost their job and they don't want to tell anybody. Someone also could be suffering with their business and not want to tell anybody. I don't know, too. I'm kind of getting a message for someone. I don't know if they're wanting to be remembered or if you need something confirmed. And this is sad, and I'm sorry for whoever this happened to. I kind of feel like someone in the past was killed because of their sexuality. And I don't know if you blame yourself for something, but I feel like something needs to be confirmed about that. Or maybe that's what you knew or thought, or maybe you just wanted to hear from that person. So, I say a prayer for anybody who that happened to, their loved one or their best friend. Yeah. And be careful, during Pride Month too, because people have ill intentions. People don't know how to just let people be, even if they don't agree. There's still people out there like that. So be careful. Okay, so something's going to be restored and things are going to get better. And I do feel like someone's going to come out of this dark place that they're in. But of course, it is like some sort of transformation taking place. There's something's like under construction. But I do feel like something's stabilizing. Even if you have to fake it until you make it. If you're starting a new job and you feel insecure, like you don't know what you're doing or how you got there, don't do that. Just trust that these people saw something in you. And you know it's there, but you're just having doubts right now. All right, so that is all that I have. Hopefully some things resonated. Feel free to leave your feedback. Thank you guys for watching. Sending love and grace.